Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video is going to be on my fitness journey so far. Basically I've had loads of messages from young women on my Instagram asking me how I got into fitness, what I'm doing, how I've got to where I am now and everything like that. So I thought the easiest way, instead of just responding with really long messages to everyone with the same thing, it would just be easier to put it all in a video. So basically I've been into sport, I guess, since I was like 7. My dad made me start taekwondo with him, but with taekwondo it's very much, obviously it's great self-defense and everything like that, but it isn't, I wouldn't say, great for building muscle. I got good cardio, you got good core strength, my legs were quite strong from obviously kicking, but I didn't get any shape to me. Just not going to help me build the curves that I wanted or anything like that. But at the time, you know, when I was 7, that didn't bother me. That's not what I was looking for. To be fair, I'm not sure exactly when the body image kind of thing came into it. I think it was probably when I was at school, maybe when I was getting like 15, 16. My friends started to develop hips and curves. I've always been very kind of straight down. Throughout this video I'm sure there will be pictures popping up. Not 100% sure where yet, but basically I was really just straight. I had no hips, I had no bum, I was like a twig. My legs were really skinny and I got called skinny a lot. And I had things like when I was at school I had braces, and every time after I'd eaten, I'd go to the bathroom to check that I didn't look like Hannibal Lecter with, like, you know, food stuck in my braces. But because I was quite small, people started assuming I was bulimic, and I'd get questioned about it, and then when I said I wasn't, people wouldn't believe me, and I got bullied about it a bit. It was quite difficult because I wasn't bulimic, and I was trying so hard to gain weight, and I was eating so much junk food. I really thought that eating lots of bad food would help me gain weight, so I'd look bigger. Obviously, it didn't give me any curves. I didn't really gain any weight. I just felt rubbish pretty much all the time. Obviously, eating all that fatty food really isn't good for you. I was probably having fast food twice a day, and by fast food I mean Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, things like that. So that was really frustrating because I was trying to eat all this rubbish, and I thought eating healthy would make me lose weight, which is obviously what I didn't want at all. So I didn't even want to eat healthily. I went to the gym a few times when I was younger, like I went, and again, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about weightlifting, I didn't know anything about bodybuilding, but, you know, people went to the gym. It was kind of like a thing that you just did. So I went to the gym, and honestly, I didn't know what half the machines did. I would just look at them and maybe work things, but I didn't know what muscles really I was working, except for that maybe it was legs. You know, it worked my lower half or my upper half. But really I didn't do very much. I'd probably end up just running on the treadmill, which again, just gonna make me lose weight, which wasn't what I wanted. So I started getting into weightlifting and bodybuilding. So after Body Power last year, so 2016, I went with my boyfriend and some of our friends. And it was the first time I'd seen women who looked like I wanted to look and who were a similar height to me. So I'm 5'2", and I'd seen obviously fitness transformations and stuff like you do on social media, but there were very few people that had gone from being like skinny, hate that word, but skinny, to shapely and curvy. It was always about people losing weight, which is obviously absolutely incredible, but wasn't relatable for me. I'd following some of these girls and women on Instagram. I started watching YouTube videos, and again, still a lot of them were had weight loss transformations. Again, absolutely incredible, but I still wasn't really sure how that would apply to me trying to get bigger and gain weight, I guess, gain muscle. I started getting watching YouTube videos and getting workouts from there. So one of the things, I was really nervous, and I hear girls say this all the time, I was really nervous about being in the gym because I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt like everyone else knew that I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt really uncomfortable, like people were watching me. So but then when I started going to this gym with my boyfriend and his brother, I still felt a bit awkward. People were much nicer, but I still didn't really know what I was doing. So that's why I watch YouTube videos. I went on bodybuilding.com a lot, where they do actual tutorial videos of each exercise and how to do the form properly. So I would go on YouTube and watch my fitness inspirations do their workouts, and I'd note down what the workout was, and I'd practice the movements at home before going to the gym and kind of recreating them, I guess, and doing the workouts properly, which made me feel a bit more confident. But now, after obviously doing it a while, you kind of realise that most people in the gym probably feel like you do or did at that point. And most of them are there and they're concentrating on what they're doing, and they're probably not paying attention to the fact that you maybe feel uncomfortable or don't know what you're doing. I think we all feel more self-conscious than anyone else notices. So I only really started lifting properly, I'd say, back in September. Yeah, September last year, so 2016. So I haven't even been lifting a year. I do track my macros. Predominantly, I started tracking my macros at the end of 2016 because I was going to the gym, I was starting doing weightlifting and bodybuilding, and I really felt, I was starting to see change and muscle growth, and I was starting to get, a bigger bum, my back was kind of building out more, so I was getting more of shape to me like this instead of just being, because obviously by building up your lats it makes your waist look thinner, and then your bum obviously it comes out more. I still want to grow my hip, well, I still want to grow everything, but there are a few things that are down to genetics, so I haven't really got any hips, and I'm not really going to be able to grow my hips. Obviously I can grow my quads and my bum and hopefully round out that area a bit more, but I'm never going to have big hips. So you do need to kind of understand and know your body as well, but you will see over time. A lot of it is, I found personally, has kind of been trial and error. I see what works for me and what doesn't work as well. I mix up my workouts. I know what exercises I find I get the most progress from. When I started tracking my macros, I started doing this because I really struggled to gain weight. And obviously to build muscle, I needed to gain weight, I needed to eat more to fuel my energy, to fuel my workouts, to help with the muscle gain. So that was one of the reasons I started tracking my macros. It was to make sure that I was getting enough food and enough protein and enough carbs to fuel my workout and help me with the muscle growth. Again, I didn't know what I was doing. I started on my Fitness Pal I mentioned in my previous video. It worked out for me, and then I adjusted them as I went. If I was still losing weight, I put it up, and everything like that. So pretty basically, obviously, I've shown you a few workouts throughout my other videos. I will keep showing you more. Start off, if you're just starting off, start off with body weight stuff. You don't need to use weights, and then slowly build up to like dumbbells, to bars, to heavier dumbbells, to heavy weights, but do it, make sure you progress for you. Don't go in because you've seen someone a similar size or anything like that to you doing, a 60 kilogram squat, and then you go in and try and do that straight away. Start light, and then if it feels good, go a bit heavier. If you think it's a bit too heavy, either drop it or stick and kind of power through, and you will get stronger. It's all about slowly developing your strength and building on it. Obviously, the bigger your muscles get, the heavier you're going to be able to lift. I'm sorry, I think this has been a little bit all over the place. I've not been lifting that long. I'll have pictures here of what I used to look like and what I look like now and the progress I've made. I mean, I'm nowhere near my fitness goals. My two favourite YouTube and Instagram women, my two biggest inspirations. My number one is Bethany Tomlinson. Again, specifically because, I mean, one, she's amazing, but she's gone from being this really, really petite girl, and she's developed and grown these absolutely incredible, she's had this incredible transformation and developed this amazing, go look. But yeah, absolutely incredible transformation, and it really gave me hope. So a lot of other YouTubers that I follow are American, so the food that they were eating, you can't buy over here in the UK, and the weight, obviously they were talking about, was all in pounds, which you could Google, you know, change to kilograms, but it was just a bit more confusing. Whereas obviously Bethany's based in the UK. She's had the transformation that I want to see for myself. So she obviously went from small to this beautiful curvy woman, and it kind of gave me hope. And her videos are so helpful as well. So if you are getting into it and following me, that's great. But also I would really recommend checking out Beth. I will link her below. And the second one that I follow is, she was BusyBee Fitness, and now she's BusyBeeCarys because she wanted her name in it. Again, British girl, wonderful, really, I just really like her. Her figure is incredible. And I will also link her below, but again, her videos are really useful as well. So yeah, I hope this has been explanatory. I don't really know how I just waffled on for ages. One of the things I'd mention is I don't actually have that many photos of me from before because I wasn't happy with how I looked, so I didn't really like take pictures of myself, or if they were taken I delete them because I didn't like them. I'm sorry for the lack of progress stuff. I am trying to take more. I did the video before I started the summer shredding, so you'll get the video at the end of what I look like when we're done. And also secondly, I just want to say, just because I wasn't happy with how I looked doesn't mean to say that how I looked is wrong, or that anybody else that looks like I did, that's not right and they shouldn't look like that and they need to gain muscle. At the end of the day, it's something you need to do for you. So I wasn't happy with how I looked, so I've taken steps to change it to get to where I want to be. Obviously I'm not there yet, I'm miles away from where I want to be, but I'm getting, you know, inching slowly closer, and that's what it's all about. But consistency is key. If you want to see progress, consistently going to the gym, consistently challenging yourself to lift heavier, try new exercises, try new workouts, and also to look after your diet. Make sure you're getting enough protein to build your muscle, but also that you're getting enough carb to fuel your workouts, and everything like that. I hope this is helpful. I realise I've rambled a lot. I've just talked to you, and I hope, thank you if you're still with me. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. I really, really hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, comment below. Find me on Instagram. I'm hoping I can put it here. Send me a DM, anything like that. I'm more than happy to help in any way that I can. So yeah, thank you for coming back. Please like my video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos from me. Alright, thanks a lot guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!